Welcome back, folks. Today is Monday, August 11th, 2025. Greetings to those who are listening in from their classrooms. We're proud to be with you. Today, by the way, is National Presidential Joke Day. And really, is anything more patriotic than telling a good presidential joke? It's a great way to stretch your First Amendment muscle. Now, I don't mean a joke that has contempt for an entire mass of political supporters and their beliefs. I mean jokes that take a shot at the latest cat who had the gumption to think he ought to be president and then actually got elected. The presidents work for us, after all. They should not be allowed to ever forget that. The thing is, it's easy to laugh at the jokes that are about somebody else's guy. When it's our guy, well, nobody's had a sense of humor about their own candidate since the Bush administration. When there's no sense of humor out there, presidential comedy retreats into the respective silos and suffers terribly. Just check out late night TV for a number of examples. So go be patriotic. Pick on the last president or whoever was doing his work for him. Pick on the current president. The ensuing Truth Social battle of wits is entirely winnable. And pick on the next president.
Like rat poison.
Remember, y'all, they work for us. Today we have updates on a couple of 2026 election races, TV stations that are changing ownership, Philip Rivers, and some of Alabama's top high school sports programs. My name's Ike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama.
It's the Smucker's Uncrustables podcast with your host, Uncrustables. Okay, today's guest is rough around the edges. Please welcome Crust.
Thanks for having me.
Today's topic, he's round with soft, pillowy bread.
Hey.
Filled with delicious PB&J.
Are you talking about yourself?
And you can take him anywhere.
Why'd you invite?
And we are out of time.
Are you really cutting me off?
Uncrustables are the best part of the sandwich. Sorry, Crust.
Gatorade is the #1 proven electrolyte blend designed to hydrate better than water. So you can lose more sweat and raise your game. Gatorade, is it in you?
Former Congressman Jerry Carl has taken steps to run for his old House of Representatives seat. And that could also mean that a Senate race is about to get more crowded, reports AL.com's Mike Cason. Remember, during the 2024 election, Carl lost Alabama's District 1 to fellow Congressman Barry Moore after redistricting placed them both in that same district. With Moore as the incumbent, this means we'll probably either see a rematch or, more likely, Moore has other plans. Moore has already said he might run for the U.S. Senate seat that Tommy Tuberville is leaving to run for governor. He has an announcement coming on Friday up in North Alabama. Now, in the event that Moore does announce that he's running for Senate, he'll join a GOP primary field that already includes Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall and former Navy SEAL Jared Hudson. A big national purchase has 2 Alabama television stations changing hands, reports AL.com's William Thornton. Gray Media bought 10 stations from Allen Media Group in a $171 million deal. Included in that deal are WAAY in Huntsville and WCOV in Montgomery. Other stations involved are in Mississippi, Louisiana, Kentucky, Missouri, Indiana, and Illinois. The FCC still needs to approve the deal for it to be official. Allen Media Group, that's the seller here, was the company that announced it was turning its local weather coverage over to the Weather Channel before a public outcry caused it to change course. Gray Media, that's the buyer, now operates around 180 stations in 113 local markets. Last week, Philip Rivers finally officially announced his retirement from the NFL, reports AL.com's Ben Thomas. Now, that's good news at St. Michael Catholic in Fairhope, where Rivers has spent the last 4 years as a head coach and led the team to the state semifinals last year. He said the door on any NFL comeback has probably been closed for a couple years now, but last month he signed a one-day contract with the San Diego Chargers. That was previously his team for 16 years, so that he could officially retire as a Charger. He said that during his first couple years out of the league, he kept in shape just in case a team came calling late in the season. Over his NFL career, which included a stint with the Indianapolis Colts, Rivers was an 8-time Pro Bowl quarterback. He'll become eligible for the Pro Football Hall of Fame next year. At St. Michael, his teams are 29-15, and his oldest son, Gunner, is a 2-year starter who's one of the state's top recruits. And Max Preps released its annual Max Preps Cup ranking, which compares high schools by evaluating their performances in all sports. The publication used a formula that included criteria such as state championships, state runner-ups, national rankings, division of play, and the size of the state. 5 Alabama schools made the top 100, and 4 of those are from the Birmingham suburbs, reports AL.com's Thomas Ashworth. Now, late last year, Vestavia Hills High School led all other Alabama schools at number 5 in the nation. The Rebels won state titles in boys bowling, boys golf, boys and girls tennis, boys track, and girls soccer. Also making the top 100 from Alabama were Hoover at number 13, Scottsboro at number 21, Mountain Brook at number 46, and Thompson at number 87. A suburban Denver school topped the entire ranking. Cherry Creek High School of Greenwood Village, Colorado, was number 1 in the Max Preps Cup with 9 state championships. Hey, if you hadn't already, we'd appreciate it if you would leave us a rating on whatever app you use. Good ratings put us in front of more people, and we love being in front of more people. But more than that, I just hope you'll join us again tomorrow. Until then, y'all come by and see us on the internet anytime you want to at AL.com.